Are you dealing with some screaming child behavior? I'm Nicholeen Peck, and I teach all over the world about parenting, good communication, how to build strong family bonds, calmness, child development, and education, all through the lens of the principle self-government. And in this video, we're talking about how to deal with screaming. In this video, we're going to talk just a little bit about why they engage in screaming behavior and what steps you can take when your child is screaming at you. Why do children engage in screaming behavior? Well, there are a few different reasons for that. We probably won't exhaust all of them here, but some of the main ones are that they're trying to get your attention. They want someone to listen to them. They want to be understood. Another reason is because of panic and frustration. Some people emotionally erupt at certain times when they don't know how to deal with their emotions and how to solve their problems. So what parents can do is they can teach their children the skills that they need for communication and for problem solving proactively. This really makes a difference in stopping a lot of the screaming behaviors that can happen on the reactive side of an interaction with a child. When I'm thinking of screaming children, I'm thinking of young children, but I know firsthand that that's not always the case. In fact, the world saw teens screaming at my home in 2009 when I was asked to be on a program that the BBC made called The World's Strictest Parents. There was a time when 17-year-old Hannah was stomping and screaming and having a tantrum like a 2 or 3-year-old. There are some older children, some youth, who will engage in tantrum behaviors because they've never fully come out of it, or maybe because it works. This is another reason that people engage in screaming behaviors, because it actually works to get people's attention. Sometimes they even get their way. Sometimes they get coddled or babied because of it, because it seems like a babyish type behavior. This is not a healthy type of communication. I'm sure you see that. That's probably why you're watching this video in the first place. So let's talk about what to do about the scenario. Now, if you've already subscribed to this channel, then you know I talk a lot about the skills and principles of self-government. And in this video, it's going to be no different. Let's focus right now on the skills that you can utilize, the principles that you can apply to this screaming child behavior. So what are some of the key principles that you need to focus on? They are principles like parent calmness. That is number one most important, because if your child is going out of control and trying to power struggle with you by screaming, the last thing that you want to do is show them that it works by engaging in screaming or violence or aggression or frustration with the child. Instead, one of the best things that you can do is describe what's happening and try to point them toward good behavior, toward the correct way to get understood, instead of engaging in that power struggle with them. One of the most classic things that I would say to my treatment children and my own biological children when they were starting to go out of control was this statement: "It seems to me that you want to tell me something about not going to the party. I want to know what that is, but we need to choose to be calm first. Then we can talk about it." So I might say to a younger child, "It seems to me that you want to tell me something about having a cookie. I want to know what that is, but we need to choose to get calm first. Then we can talk about it." So one of my number one rules was I don't spend time discussing with out of control people. And there's a reason for that. When people are out of control, they are in the wrong part of their brain to solve problems. They need to be in the front brain if they're actually going to solve their problems. If they can't stay in front brain and they're in mid or back brain, it's just going to end up being a battle. There'll be tons of excuses. You won't get to a solution to the problem at all. So with your children, especially if they're young children, it's going to be beneficial for you to explain what a calm voice is and what it isn't. Okay, so screaming is not a calm voice. And that statement, calm voice, accompanied with calm face and calm body, is in every one of the 4 basic skills. That's step number 2 in every one of those 4 basic skills. So hopefully you're pre-teaching that as part of the 4 basic skills so that your child has an awareness of what a calm voice actually sounds like. Now, when they don't have a calm voice, then you would go to doing an effective correction. And you would say, just now I gave you a no answer about another bowl of ice cream and you did not have a calm voice. You screamed about that. When you do that, you show me you're wanting to talk about something, but you're not doing it in a way where we can actually have a dialogue that will get us to a solution. What you should have done was chosen to be calm and maybe chosen to disagree appropriately instead. Now, this is one of your other teaching self-government skills that, of course, you're going to want to teach all of the children. If your child is really tiny and they have a screaming problem, still teach them what a calm voice is and what it isn't. But then you're probably going to need to institute some sort of a calm down place so that they know when they're screaming at you that you are going to take them to the calm down place. Now, maybe you scoop them up and you put them there, or maybe you gently hold onto their arm, gently, and you say, oh, you're screaming, we need to go to the calm down place. Pre-teach them ahead of time that when they scream, they will need to go to the calm down place until they are ready to do all 5 steps of following an instruction. I want to share those steps with you as well as other skills that I think will help you with this. So I recommend watching my next video, which is Treatment for Child Behavior Problems. Click on that link now. I'll see you there.